So we'll place 3 beads, and the colors I'm using the mixed color is really cool though. I did getting the deep purples and then the solids combined together. If you get seeing so many different videos and you love doing a 3D flowers and you have such a really hard time, there's not they're dry too fast. If you're doing it liquid and powders, they dry too fast or too slow, and there was not easy to sculpting and molding. This is going to be a perfect video for you. Hello everyone, this is Nancy. Welcome back to Glitz Live videos. I'm loving the combination of these two colors. So this is the deep purples and then your beautiful solids white, or you can do pure white work as well. So you're going to just like press it down right in the center of your petal. So you roll the petal to the smaller beads, to the different to the large, and then you can divide to a smaller portion to a different portions and roll it to the bead, and you can place it on the nails. Take your time to press it down and let go to mold and carving the shape of your petals of the flowers however you would like before you are going to cure, so they're not dry and they're not here until you are going to place it under the LED light. So I'm gonna take my time, and you can go back and forth in within 3 petals, 4 petals, or how many petals that you are going to do without worry is going to dry. So I'm gonna take my time molding it. It's gonna be perfect for beginner nail tech, and you're gonna place 3 of them like a triangles and leave the edges a little bit just like a line away, because you don't want them to merge together. So we are going to do a second layer later, but just in case you want it like this and you don't want another layer, absolutely you can do it by itself. We're gonna do this cute simple designs, and it will take you probably is in no time. So I'm not getting that one here, and I'm gonna pick 2 more, and it's not dry, so I can't able to do both of them at the same time. So let's see. I'm gonna getting this one, and maybe get a bigger one, and I will divide it in half because I want this bead to be a little bit smaller right here. I might divide into like 3 smaller beads. So I need like 4 beads. Alright, so I will divide the bigger bead to the smaller, and using a dot tool and adding a couple more petals here. And down here. And you're going to do it the same. You do it like, if you want, you can do it 1 layer and the petals, but I'm going to do like 2 layers. It's nice and easy. And you see I haven't keyed anything yet. You can flash key it really quick as you prefer. That's it. You're using a smaller beads, like a size of the small moonbeam. We're gonna do 5 colors. I'm excited. It's great for anyone to love the 3D flowers and having a hard time to perfect and molding. Really cute designs. And then you can flash key it really quick for like 10 seconds. Then go back and do the second. On the backgrounds, I have the colors is called base nude, and I apply only 1 coat. So flash key as you prefer, so then that way you won't have to worry about one layer, the first layer and the second layer will not like stick together, or you, if you just in case you want to do your second layer and you're molding it, and just in case that it's had something that you want to change, you will not have to worry about it's gonna make a mistake or a mess. So I'm gonna place the second second layer on right where you are going to the gap between the two petals on the second layer, and press it down using the tip of your 3D dual brush and press it in the middle and fan it out. Hey Larry, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live video. So 40 gels is the 40 gels actually is just more the comparisons between the 40 gel and 5D gels. They are like similar, I think. It's just different than consistency in different brand. And then also the 5D gels a little bit stiff than the 40 gels if you compare of the Glitz 40 gel, 5D gel, and Omega gel. So Omega gels is like a little bit salt level. 5D gels it's also salt level, but it's slower. But then 5D gels you can able to mold 3D fantasy, which is that you can do like really dimensional like designs on it. So I'm gonna place it on the petals. Okay. Take your time to master up your beautiful 3D petals. I'm doing it small right here. Bless you.
Thank you.
There you go. And then I'm going to take advantage from this. It's not dry yet. You can drop just one drop of your condensed glue gels right here and adding some crystal on it. I might doing some charms on this one. So we're gonna do like a 5 condensed glue gel. Hello Wanda, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for the heart. I have a trouble molding 3D gel. So what happened that you want to detail more? It's like it's molding it because of it doesn't stick on the backgrounds of your nails, or it's hard to mold, or if stick into your 3D brush. And if you give me some details, I can able to help you troubleshoot with that. But with the with Glitz 40 gel, 5D gels, and Omega gel, you won't have to worry about. Is so easy to molding. Right, I'm gonna take that advantage from that and place that right there. Go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. So this is a great time for you to do if you want to change anything, adjusting anything, perfect anything. Is gonna be a great call for you to do it now on your second layer right here, and before you are going to do a final cure. Alright, so go ahead and cure. You are very welcome. So moving on to the next color. So we did like the purple, so beautiful. So I'm using the deep purples and then the solids, just 2 colors that creating a beautiful colors that I want. And you can do pretty much just so many different colors if you prefer. All right, so I did have the base nude number 22. It's one of my favorite colors. It's go with everything. You can use it as a natural looks colors, like a little bit of blush finish, but also you can do it at the background of the French or just wear it by itself. I love these colors. Always one of the best sellers. Base nude, so easy to polish. Even you're doing a 1 coat or 2 coat, you will never go wrong with this. So I have that. And then I did apply the no wipe shiny top coat. If you want a matte top coat, you can do it too. Here's the keys. If you have a hard time and your is bit sticking too much into your is molding 3D dual brush to mold your flowers, you want to leave the surface with the sticky tacky layer after you apply 2 coat of the gel polish on. So still have a little bit sticky layer, so you can able to, you know, like help your 40 gel stick it on the nail plates. Or you can do it like I did, is shiny top coat, and I only keep it for 10 seconds. So this is why I don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be, I don't have to worry about it's going to be too clear or full clear, because when it's too clear, full clear is so slick, smooth, and will not going to adhere the 40 gel for me. So I'm gonna moving on to the next colors. Let's see what colors we're gonna pick. This is one we using the majestic blue, so I'm gonna place one right here. So we'll make it like a triangle, and it's your call if you want to make it like bigger or smaller. Petal is have fun with this, and you don't have to worry about it's going to mess it up or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna divide this one to be a smaller, like this one I would do smaller beads. I'm gonna roll it for you so you can see it. One more. Okay. I mean, if it's 3D for the acrylic, it's gonna be a little bit harder because it does, you want to make sure that is the beads when you're doing acrylics, it should be like you're gonna do 1 petals at a time. If you're doing it 2 petals at a time, it's gonna make a really big mess up when you do, because the acrylics powder, it will need time and a certain time frame to let it set, because if you're doing it like taking a long time, the petals or the powders will get dry and it gets set. So I'm gonna go ahead and using the 3D dual brush, press it down. So that's why it's Glitz 40 gels make it so easy. Press it down, and you don't have to do is really large. You don't need no alcohol, no acetone, nothing at all, no solution. Press it down, let go, fan it to the left, to the right, and then pull the petals using the tip of it and draw like have a molding and drawing at the same time. Fans it to the left and right. Just in case you don't like this shape, you can always mold it as you prefer. So I'm going to draw it right there, fan to the left and to the right, and you can basically mold the petals however you would like. And I was doing it 3 petals like this, and you getting another layers. If you don't want any other layers, it still looks good by itself. 3 petals like this looks so adorable. But if you want to adding any others layer on it, absolutely. And I'm gonna do this one too. You see that how you can work with like 4 or 5, like in this we did like 7 petals at the same time, and you don't have to worry about it's gonna dry or it's going to be too mushy, too dry, too wet. It will not going to happen once you're doing it with the 4D gels. So paste, do the same thing. I'm going to take advantage, I'm going to press it down. All you need is 1 jar of your favorite color 4D gels, and don't forget your 3D dual brush bestie, because this is going to definitely change the game changers for your doing 3D. You could use it with your 5D gels, 4D gels, and Omega gel to molding like a clear glass flowers or any color solids that you would like. It's really simple. T-Tay, did I say? And it's really simple. Basically, you just need the 4D gels and then your 3D dual brush. And you can mold and you can fan the petal however you want. Jenny, that is awesome. That's great. I was like reading is in the fun. Thanks so much, Jenny, for tuning in. So glad that we found each other. All right, so now it's still not setting yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure really quick, so then we can do another layer. But if when you get hang of it, you can definitely do a second layer without have to worry about anything. But I will do like 10-second flash cure, just so then that way when you place another layer of your petals, if you decide to do another layer on it, then you don't have to worry about to mess up the first one layer. All right, so 10 seconds is up. So move on to the next one. So we're gonna do place the beads right in the between of 2 petals. So we'll create another layer, and again, it is your option if you want this petals to be bigger, you adding a bigger beads. So you're gonna just roll the bigger beads and add more 4D gels as you prefer. But if you want it to be a smaller petals, you can getting a smaller size of your beads. The bigger the bead is, the bigger flower is gonna be. So if you want smaller flowers, getting a smaller beads. If you want bigger flower, then getting a big bead. So okay, we want to flat it and like smooth and thin out inner, because then we want to place some beads, some metal, charms, or crystal, whatever that the elements you prefer to place it on. It doesn't have to be crystal, it can be beads, it can be pearl, can be whatever you like. Right, I think it looks good, and take your time. It's really good about 4D gels, they're not dry at all, not yet, until you cure. So using a condensed glue gels, and we are going to, this is really cool. I just want to do a dedicate just for the 4D gels and doing a cute simple flowers. And then also you can, if you want to see this in like a last finish, I have tons of videos, like a thousand of videos that I did adding the Omega gels on the top to make it glass flowers. So now I'm gonna adding some pearls on it. And this you can adding a top coat on as you prefer. If not, then we are going to double seals with the Crystal Trifecta. So with precision glue gels from Crystal Trifecta. So go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. You don't have to top coat anything else. Just seal the pearls and you're good to go. All right, 60 seconds cure for this one. And look at that, we did the first one with the cute purples already. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. So we have purples, and then we have the deep purples. We have majestic blue. Again, I did, you know, if you have 1 or 2 colors, you can definitely doing so many different. I've been playing with this and then mix them together. You know, you can do the original colors if you prefer, or you can mix it to make it a little bit lighter as you prefer. So we have that one. And then next one, we're gonna move on. Again, I already have the top coat on the top of 1 coat of a base nude. If you want to do 2 coat, absolutely do that too. So now we're gonna move on to those colors I'm really interested in. So I want these colors. So this colors is so stunning. I did use the sweet orange combined with the solid white. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna make it like a triangle, 1, 2, 3, and it stay right on the top of the top coat, but the top coat I give for only 10 seconds. So I need a smaller beads, even half size of this. See, you can make it smaller or bigger. See that, how I make it like a smaller. And then we're gonna make it like on the petal. I love that how you can adjusting it with the 40 gels. Alright, so we get 1 and 2. Okay, so first layer I'm gonna do 2 petals on the top and 2 petals on the bottoms, and then in the middle that I'm going to make it the first layer of the flowers. So we'll do it today with dedicate. It's really cute and simple, easiest on earth, and I promise when you're getting it, give it a try, you'll get hang of it really fast. This is for the beginners, and also you can get so many ideas of different flowers, like this type of, you know, different flowers. You can able to check them out. I have so many videos that we're sharing it together, so you can take it to the next level with different combinations of nail art, the chamfer foils, and any others like is gold veining, and so a lot of others as well. So press it down and you'll let it go, and then press it down. So this helps to like kind of anchors it the beads into the nail plate, and then you can start taking your time and molding as you prefer. So draw it and then mold. Okay. Same thing with this. You see that I don't need any alcohols and like rubbing alcohols or any acetones at all, or even water. You just like fans it out. Just using your 3D dual brush. I'll mix the inner a little bit thinner because we're going to do the second layer. But it's good, everyone. So it's like 3 flowers already. And fans it out, and you can make your petal to be bigger, smaller as you prefer. Fans it. Fans it to the left, to the right, and draw the tip of the petals. I'm going to do the same thing with these two petals. They even look good like this. And now you take your time until you're happy with this. If you're happy with this, we can flash key it really quick before we moving on to the second layer. Okay. I'm just gonna do just second layer. So look at that, how easy, super easy and cute designs already. This is gonna be for all the beginners. You can have an ideas for your cute 3D flowers. All right, 10 seconds, it's up. So we're gonna pick the next layer. I'm gonna place it right in between of the two petals. That's it. Press in the middle, draw it, and fence it out. You can do the same thing with 3 of them. And you can go back and perfect it. It was not dry until we are going to cure. Okay. And the next one. And you can cure when you are happy with this. Looks really good. I love this color. Okay, so Condensed Glue Gel. Hello Stephanie, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to this live video. Alright, so I'm gonna use the Condensed Glue Gels. And pick different. I will do these petals. And that beads. The pearl, you can add any colors that you want. You can do crystals as you prefer. That's it. Perfect it. The best time for you to adjusting it to your liking, and then cure once you finish. You're taking your time. Alright, go ahead, 60-second cure on this one. So then it's gonna lock and you don't have to top coat it all at all. You're just using Precision Glue Gel to double and seal your pearls on it. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm excited. So we have the next ones. Let's do the next one's gonna be like have a yellow butter. So we're gonna do 1 petals, 2 petals, 3. So let's make like a triangle 1, 2, 3, and then this one like a little bit big. So I'm gonna divide this one to maybe 4 smaller beads right here. One. If you want the beads to be, the petals to be bigger, again, remember the bigger the beads is, the bigger your petals gonna be. So it's really your call if you want it to be small or bigger. All right, so I think I got it good. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You can change however you would like to. Hello, Nanita. I'm using Glitz 40 gels. This is the colors. The two colors I'm using together is Solids and Yellow Sun. Press it down. And this you don't have, if you have love 3D flowers and having a hard time struggling with your beat using acrylics, liquid and powders, and they was too dry, too wet, they was not able to turn out the way you were expecting it, your 40 gel will be your last is a molding gel you'll ever need. So press it down and draw and fan the petals. So you can control it's gonna be smaller petals, bigger, longer, shorter, however you would like. You can able to 100% control it. You can see that how I work 3, 4, 5 petals at the same time. And I'm not worried about it's gonna dry because it's not going to dry until we are going to cure it. So taking your time to master it. What did you use for the base? Stephanie, I'm using the colors. The base colors is base nude number 22. And I did one coat. And one coat of the number 22 is base nude. And I cure normally 60 seconds, and then I using the shiny top coat, and I will apply and tie the nails and only cure for 10 seconds. So that's why you can still getting a surface finish, but and also it getting a good, it still's not completely quite full cure, so that way it's gonna help so much bonding and pick up the 40 gel so much better. You don't have to leave with the sticky tacky layer. So you do it the top coat and here. So first layer, you can definitely leave it like this. Even looks really good by itself. Just one layer. Second, press down and kind of draw. I'm using a tip of it and draw and pull it like this. While you draw, it's so, the consistency is so easy and so beautiful, so you can pretty much draw and mold at the same time, and whatever shape and style of the flowers you prefer. This is like really cute and simple for beginners, and you can do anything else. You can do like butterflies, different type of flowers with Glitz 40 gels. Now, so I'm happy with this. I'm gonna just like make this part a little bit thin, because we're going to do another layer, and on the other petals I'm going to put some pearls art on it. Go ahead and flash here. 10 seconds. Wanda, thank you so much. This one is cute. All right, here you go. And then the next one, we'll wait for 10 seconds. Oh, 10 seconds is done. So next colors, next petals layer, we're gonna pick the yellow, like I have it here, like a butter yellow. Press it down. And butterflies enter the chart. Always seen by me. Do you mean that you are doing your butterflies now, Stephanie? I hope I get your comments right. So fans it down and draw at the same time. Fans it, fans it. Right, I'm taking my time. You can see that, and you can master it however you would like. Okay. That's it. Hey Melissa, happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm gonna smoothing and flatten the inner right here, so then when you place in your crystals or your charms or anything else you are going to place it on, it's gonna make it really nice and easy. So it's gonna like have anchors right there. So I'm gonna take advantage. It's not dry yet, so I will take advantage from this and using the condensed glue gels. Juhanan, hello, thanks so much for tuning in from Instagram. I hope I pronounce it correctly. If not, just correct me. Thanks so much, Wanda. Wanda just mentioned they have a sale going on right now, so check the page out. Press it down. You can place anything, crystals, charms, beads. I'm adding a pearl in this one. Here you go. Go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Yes. Do we have to cure the flower? Yes, you do. Nizi, so you do. With acrylics, liquid and powder, you don't, because it's going to be air dry like you would apply your acrylics application. But with the Glitz 40 gel, 50 gels, and Omega gel, yes, you do need to cure your 3D flowers for 60 seconds under 48 watt LED UV lamp to make sure that it's had a completely full cure. It's a great question, Nizi. You are very welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in and asking me such a great question. I love all the questions. And sometimes when you're seeing that, when I doing the video, really quick videos, like a short and reels for 30 seconds, and within this like doing it really quick and you don't see if it cure or not. Yes, all of the 40 gel, 50 gel, Omega gel do need to have the curing full cure. So next one, again, I already have the foundation. I'm using a base nude. I love these colors both in the gel polish and acrylics. It's so easy to go with anything. You can do a French finish or you can just wear it by itself, but by the way, it's gonna it's good foundation colors for it. And if you like this a lot and then you like the strengths of it for your structure manicure, instead of just using this color, there are the colors similar to this. I love this. I'm going to show you from your fiber base gels. You can definitely, let me see if I can grab that quick.
Right, Nancy, grab that. Just a quick reminder, any product you see Nancy use today, you can get it from our official website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com.
I would say this colors look so close to that, like ballet blush. This is remind me so much of the base nude, and this is, I just did one coat. But when you're doing the ballet blush, especially when you're doing structure manicure, this is going to be a great candidate for you. So then you can do it one layer application after you're doing is the sleep layer, and you're doing one beads application. It's going to give it such a really gorgeous color. And a perfect for French, a perfect for any other background of design. So this is the colors that you want. And then we did so many videos is to explain what is a fiber base and clear base. So this is a clear base of the gel polish. So it's give you a nice solid colors, and then also it give a pigment and a long lasting 2-3 weeks lasting. However, it doesn't deposit and it doesn't adding a strength on your nail, but your fiber base does, because it's infused with tiny fiber particles, so it's spreading evenly on the nail surface. So it's adding, even though it's don't adding a thickness on the color, but it does adding a strength on it. It's like nice and solid. I'm gonna show you shortly. It does, just in case that you want, like, I want this on my manicure. I don't want any gel extensions, I don't want acrylics, I just want gel manicures and then 3D flowers. So here is your fiber base, which is this number 2 ballet blush. That's a fiber base. You will see and notice that it's a fiber base. Definitely with every single of your efforts to doing it nice and strong. And here is your clear base, which is that traditional just gel polish that you're wearing. So this is a gel polish. Just like it's nice, and it was like a chip free, you can wear in 2 or 3 weeks, but it doesn't. If you have clients or yourself getting is the natural now that it's soft, and doesn't matter whatever you do, whatever you take, it's just soft, and it's just soft, thin, and brittles and cracks and whatever it is. The fiber base gels could be a great candidate. So it does adding a strength on it. It doesn't make your nails stronger. It's making your nails stronger is had to be from internals, and that is another story that is gonna be like, make sure you consult with your doctors and everything. This is just outside external, so adding the strength on the natural nail. So you're promoting longevity's manicure and last longer, and it helps support the thin and brittle nails. So okay, go back to this one. I did have that the colors a clear beige gel polish, and then 1 coat of the top coat, of course, 10 seconds. I'm doing it to only 10 seconds, and then this is where you can finish this and don't worry about the background. But then it still pick up my beads nice and easy. So 1 2 3, and then I think I did a lot of them, but I didn't get chance to divide them all first. I'm gonna get this beads, and I'm going to divide to like 4 or 5 smaller one. You can roll it nice and easy like this, and pick up, divide to the smaller portion. And remember, the bigger the bead is, the bigger your petal is gonna be. So if you want your petals smaller, then pick the smaller beads. Looking good. So I'm like, I just need 4 petals. You can do more than that. Okay. Alright, so I have 3 of them, and I will continue to doing 2 more right here. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Alright, so let mold in. That's the colors I'm using, like the 2 colors I'm combined together. It's so cute. Is passionates and solids. We're going to press it down and draw it. Don't have to do it perfect yet. Just kind of secure the petals in there first. And now we go back, just in case that it keeps sticking it on your tip. Sometimes it's still sticking on the tips of my 3D molding dual brush. I'm using a little bit of alcohols, rubbing alcohols and the piece of your paper towel, and wipe off the tips of my 3D brush. The other end is perfect for your 3D acrylics or any other purpose of it. Can be your drawing brushes and also your 3D acrylic liquid and powder. So now we're gonna go in and fan it to the left, to the right. Okay, do the same thing with that. Next one, repeat the same thing, and just really light touch. You don't want it to like press it on too aggressive, because it's gonna start sticking on the tip of your tool, and it's gonna hard for you to perfect it. Alright, so I'm going to do the next one. And then the next one. Just using that, the tip of it, and mold it. Oh, it's perfect, simple. You see that? Have a little bit of residues in there. I'm gonna clean it. When it does have it, stick it on, you wanna make sure you clean it first, the tip of it, so it will not going to bother you anymore. I'm just gonna adjusting a little bit of the 40 gel. That's it. And you're happy with this? We'll go ahead and cure. I love doing it. It's just so easy, and it's definitely effortless. Thin it out on this part. So if you're a beginner nail tech watching, welcome to Glitz live videos. And then if you have your bestie, your friend, your classmates are learning how to do 3D flowers as well, so please sharing it with them, so then someone's able to take advantage from this sessions. And if you have questions during the live videos, don't hesitate to ask. If you have a troubleshooting, you're trying to doing the perfect your 3D flowers, and they will give you a hard time, don't hesitate to comment or ask any questions. I'm gonna flash gears really quick, 10 seconds. As if you're watching it, me doing it, like I would take my time. You can take much time as you want, go back and forth. If you doesn't like the shape of the petals, do so, adjusting it if you want to, and you can definitely do it and adjusting it to your liking. And then when you finish, you can definitely cure. So you mean that you can go back and forth, it will not set, it's not dry, like you know you doing your acrylics and liquid and powder. So 10 seconds is up, just doing it 10 seconds for just the reference for anyone. Just you don't want to worry about the second petals, I mean the second layer. You don't want to like, just what if you make a mistake on the second one, or like you mess it up, whatever it is, whatever case it, you can definitely don't have to worry about. You can pick up the beads on the second layer and then roll it back up and mold it. So then you don't have to worry about the first layer and the second layer. But when you get a hang of it, you can definitely do the second layer right on the top of the first layer, and then cure once you're done. But again, as I mentioned, just in case you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure, I'm afraid I'm gonna make a mistake, don't stretches out too much, just flash key a quick 10-second. It doesn't, it will do a great for us. So press it down from the beads, like go in this angle, like about 30-degree angle, 45-degree, and then press it down using the body of your 3D dual brush. Okay, and fence it out to your liking.
That came out really well.
Cool, huh? It's super easy. It's great. Today's tutorial is so awesome. So it's so easy and let's like overwhelm for any of us, especially for beginner nail techs. You can basically mold and draw your petals the way you wanted it. And once you like to challenge yourself, and if you feel like you love doing it but you think it's difficult, don't like getting yourself overwhelming. All you need to do is getting one colors, like basic colors, like Sponson is solid colors. It's the one it's work the best, which is, I mean, not work the best, it's the most easiest and is most popular colors you can create. It's really cool and stunning. And make sure, do yourself a favor, getting your 3D dual brush, because this is when you can getting it bundled together. Can you check on the TikTok? And you can get bundled together, and also it's a special sales as well, so you save ton of money. Grab them and then see that how magic is going to changing it. Alicia, thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz live videos. Evelyn, thanks so much for tuning in. So I'm using a Glitz 40 gels, and this is the 3D dual brush I'm using. So it's just special, it designs for yours is 40 gel, 5D gel, Glitz 40 gel, 5D gels, and Omega gel. So then it's gonna be able to stick it on. And on the nails, I did apply the one coat of the base gels, and then I did cure for 60 seconds, and then I applied the no wipe shiny top coat and cure for only 10 seconds. On Instagram, let me see, can you help me with the Instagram question? I think it's
about 40. I think you already talked about it.
Yep. So you're gonna apply the shiny top coat, 10-second cure, just in case that is still not to stick it on because you over cure it in, and then to stick it on, you want to leave the sticky layer. So you want to leave a sticky layer or adding the base coat on it. But in this, you can always using just the top coat and cure for only 10 seconds. So you like cured, but you're not full cure. So then you still is a good of shine for your 40 gels to really bonding with the background. So I hope that helped to answer the question for the Instagram. Sorry, the comments go fast. I couldn't catch your Instagram handle fast enough. Alright, so you can add in crystals as you prefer. If you don't want crystal, you can do your beads, metal beads, pearls. Needsy, I can't wait to see your beautiful flowers. Alright, so go ahead and cure for 60 seconds on that one, full cure. And now we're gonna do a double secure all the charms and metals and beads and whatever, but we're using the pearls on this design. The first one, using the needles, and it's not necessary using the precision brush with the precision glue, because we're gonna using just really small amounts of precision glue gels. So I'm gonna seal the pearls and then check around the edges right here. If it gets a little bit scratchy, you're gonna squeeze it out and then cure for 60 seconds. Do the same thing with the rest of them. check if I have a background. Next one. And if you have a little bit scratchy, you're going to squeeze out just a little bit of Precision Glue Gel and seal it in. So if anyone's having love the 3D flowers and then having a hard time, give it a try. It's exactly the techniques I share with you. Just you don't have to worry about it's gonna dry or it's gonna set. You can able to master of your 3D flowers nice and easy. Alicia, you are very welcome. I'm so glad you are here with us. And please don't forget, if you're watching our videos, this is not only our first video or it's only one video. We have 1,000 of videos on YouTube. We have like it's almost 7,000 videos to support all the nail techs. You don't have to really pay for anything to be able to watch all free tutorials. Just only you need to do subscribe, and then if you see that helpful informations and it help for you and a lot of your people or friends around you that being a nail tech or doing their own nails, is please share with them. And you can able to count on a lot of resources on our channels for cross platform for past like 7.5 years, and absolutely you can access it to free. So make sure you are subscribed and check out a lot of other videos instead of just videos. And we'll have so many other videos that detail so good. Like you can do it's really simple you can do a simple design to really intricate design. So this is like really dedicated for beginners, and we're doing it really cute, simple. Again, you don't have to do 2-layer flowers. You can do 1 layer. Remember, the first layer we did is already beautiful. You can add some crystals on as you prefer. If you don't want any crystal, you can just leave it alone. It won't hurt anything at all. You go. Let me put it on the sides, and then we are going. And if your first time try it out and you like so wanted to do it but then afraid of to not able to do it, just do yourself favors, get only one colors. I would suggest a solid white or is pure white, because both of the colors is gonna be like covers white colors, and it does creating is really cool and stunning. It's cute flowers for you. And do yourself favors getting your 3D dual brush, as I explained a lot. So you're seeing so many of the tool out there. Like say this if you have something like this, definitely you can try it. If you have something like this, the silicones, tool like this, definitely it's if you already have it, give it a try. But if it doesn't work, then make sure you're getting your 3D dual brush. This is definitely changed absolutely of my 3D flower techniques and help me do it really precisely, and also it's really makes the works and the molding is really efficiency. So you see that I compare that how the big this is the originals that we does using it for more scrubbing of chromes. But if you have this, you can give it a try. But when you are notice that when you press it down, when your 3D flowers with the smaller detail, you press it down, you see how flimsy it is, and it's just you have to put so much. So when you put so lot of pressure on it, what happened? It's gonna stick and mushy, and it's just like stick over with your like say if I have one right here. So if it does, you're pressing, you have because it's bigger and longer, so you don't need to getting more pressure on it. Once you push harder on, it does what it does. You push too much on your 3D flowers using Glitz Gel and 5D gel. So what it does is gonna, instead of sticking on the nail, it's gonna start sticking on the tip of this. So with your 3D dual brush, you seem like it probably 30 times smaller. That's how you want it to be precisely for your flowers. That's why you can draw it. And then if you can able to mold, it's nice and easy. You see how huge different it is. And it does all of your work for you. So yep, that's when it comes into 3Ds. I only have 3D flowers. It's been with me for quite a long years, and it does amazing works. And I don't have to using other tools. Getting a right tool is you already like 50% is successful in your techniques already, and then it's adding your 50% of your techniques on it. But your two, which is gonna be your great 3D bestie. I think this is the second time I'm talking about the 3D brush. I'm gonna mention that I'm using a 3D brush, but we have so many other messages, so many questions, even in the shows and the classes, like why my 3D flowers is only sticking to my tool, and it's gonna give a hard time, and it's always sticking on this, and it's gonna get mushy. I couldn't even control of it. This is like, see that how it's like probably 20 times bigger or 30 times bigger. With your petals tiny like this, you don't need that big, but hey, if it works for you, use this. I'm not saying that you can't not use. If you have it and you don't want to like getting another tool and it works for you, keep it, do it with this, you know, something that they trick. And then techniques you have is great, but if you having really hard time, doesn't matter how much you're trying it, it's either it's gonna mushy on this one, and then you couldn't control because you can't feel it because it's too bulky for it. And when you go into the petals, doesn't matter a big petal, you see that how flimsy, so you don't feel the pressure on it, so you have to press so hard. When you press so hard, instead of a stick on the nails plate, it's going to stick on the tip of yours, and then it's not even precisely for you to sculpting and then drawing and molding at the same time. Definitely, this is definitely do it works, and it was every single pennies of it. It's like if I don't mention about this, and everyone like, is one thing about the 40 gels, the consistency is one thing already, but your tool is your important. Paying hers, did I say it right? Thank you so much for tuning in. BB nails, let's see it again. This one, you mean the brush or the flowers? Because I missed completely your comments when I'm looking, trying to get answer everyone. Here you go. Okay, so let's put it this on the paper. I think my lead is somewhere. Let's put it together. The cap, this cap. All right. The flowers, can you do another petals? Do you mean the another petals, BB nails? So I have this one right there. I would definitely gonna save the videos for you, so then you can able to see that later. We always have like all different colors of it, so please check them out. And also we have so many others videos that we are sharing it throughout many videos, so please give it a check out. And you can do so many, like it's just not only this design, you can do so many other designs like this type of shape with this 3D dual brush. It will definitely gonna mold, and it's gonna able to help you mold and cover drawing with the 40 gel and 5D gels. It's nice and easy. We did really good today, everyone. I will pick another ones like of the whites colors, the solids white in here. That's how we're doing it. And you have it. All the 40 gels, you can find it on our official website, and please enjoy the special is spring special going on right now, spring sales, and an order of $99 or more, you're receiving your beautiful mystery treasure bags worth of $50 there. So is here you go. I love how it turned out. It's really cute and easy. You can get one of this. Like this is. This is the whites, like solid white, just in case you want to see the colors. There you go. Gel X by Kayla. Hello, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm so glad you love them. Here you go in the final looks. I hope it's bringing you all some inspirations if you're having a hard time, or your 40 gels doesn't work for you, or it doesn't turn out the way you're expecting it. Give it a try, and I can't wait to see your beautiful works. Yeah. Ahila Nails Expressions. At the moment, we don't have any schedule for the online classes, but please stay tuned for as upcoming class on online class with us, and we're definitely going to keep everyone posted with the online class. So I'm gonna adjusting the cameras for the final looks. And again, you can mold it like this. You can scoop it and pick it up from your jars as you prefer. Let's make it really nice and easy. Can you adjusting the final look? And the colors I'm using it this colors, the base nude. Here you go. Alicia, thank you so much. I'm so glad you all love it. It is super cute. It's so easy. Give it a try. And I have so many videos I sharing it in the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And I do really make it so detailed on how you're able to achieve this look. There no gatekeeping at all. So if you're watching some of the videos, if you want to see more of this content videos, there is so many more on YouTube. If you're not familiar, or if you're not doing on YouTube, you can do on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. Just type it in on the search bar is Glitz Accessory and such, on Glitz 40 gels or Glitz 50 gel or Glitz Omega gel. It will pull out thousands of videos. We're sharing it for you, and some of them are, a lot of them are doing it. We're doing it like a real and short entertain with the music, but a lot of them that we do is doing really details with me, explains every single step at how to achieve it. It's really nice and easy, doing 40 gel, 50 gel, and Omega gel. So if you love to master the skills to take your 3D flowers nail art to the next level, or even when you get the concept of doing it, the flowers 3D, you can do any other 3D of your nail art. It doesn't have to be just flowers. It can be butterflies, can be any cute like a 3D kawaiis, bows, and all that. We did a lot of different designs together, so don't forget to check them out. You can do smaller, added this tiny little cute feet, perfect on the nails, or you can doing like a big trendy flowers, wearing it completely on the nails as well. So it's really is your call, and it's up to you. You can do so many with this. Paying her, did I say it right? Paying her, you are very welcome. I'm so glad it helped, and thanks so much everyone for tuning in. Don't forget, I say that when you're doing it, the starting it out, if you're starting out as a beginners, don't like stress yourselves, overwhelmed. Just getting yourself two of this is two. You can get in single, individual, or you can get a combos plus the sale. So it will cost you pretty much like a little of nothing, but it will definitely gonna change your 3D flowers now. Art is absolutely to the whole entire is next level. So make sure check them out and invest in yourself. You don't have to do all 10, 20, 30 colors of a Glitz 40 gel, get one colors. But here's the keys. This is gonna is making everything way better. This is a magic one right there for 3D flowers. Hello Nancy, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you have any question during a live stream that I can help and suggest or assist you right away, don't hesitate to DM us or comments on any videos you're watching, or email us at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. Our team will be so happy to assist you. And also is all the orders ship out really fast within 1 to 3 business days. A lot of orders and we just ship it ASAP. We didn't do the videos unless you want to see your videos yourselves. Let us know if you want your order to be packed. So we'll be so happy to do that in with you. And in the meantime, make sure you are take good care of yourself and be safe out there. And if you have questions regarding to all the product, you can see it on glitzaccessoryandsuch.com, link right in bio. And I'm looking forward to see everyone in next time. Give it a try. If you already have a Glitz 4D gels and you're having a hard time and you couldn't know if you're getting it from the shows, and you now give it a try, and we'll have thousands of videos to support this. So don't forget to check them out. And if you couldn't locate any of them, don't hesitate to DM. Our team will send you the link for that, for a lot of different videos that absolutely you can access into absolutely free to learn how to do a 3D flowers nail art. So I will see everyone in the next live videos, and take care. And let me know if when you practice it is really easy, because I know it's gonna be easy. You're gonna get hang of it really fast, like in a couple, like flowers. So take care everyone, and have a fabulous Wednesday, and I will see you in the next live. It's such a really good, we did really good everyone. It's like really details, and then we did like 5 flowers together in like no time. And this is it's really cute and simple for all beginners. So I hope you have fun practicing and doing it, and I will see everyone in the next live. If you're doing any of this, and I love to see your beautiful work, so please tag us at Glitz Accessory and Such so we can see your beautiful work and share your beautiful work with everyone. All right, to everyone, thanks so much. Stephanie, thanks so much for tuning in. TikTok fam, thanks so much for tuning in. And Instagram fam, thank you so much for tuning in. YouTube fam and Facebook fam, thanks so much for tuning in. Take